Hi, my name is Gabrielle Ellis, and I've been a member of KCC for 2 years now. Since coming to KCC, one of the things that I've learned is that God really is who He says He is and really will do what He says He will do. And learning from Pastor Gabe, things can really just be right. I was invited to KCC by Kristen to come and visit, and during the Faith Conference, I really felt like God was calling me to join KCC, and I remember responding to Him, God, I can't join. I don't live here. I work somewhere else. And I remember God saying, join and the job will come. So the next day, I went and I met with my then pastor and let them know that I would be leaving the ministry. The next Sunday, I joined KCC. I began to pray to God about the things that I was looking for in a job. So I started applying, and was not really finding anything, wasn't getting called back. But a couple of months later, I was interviewing for a position online or remote, and I got the job. I didn't even think to ask for something remote, but it was amazing, more than I could think to ask. I received 50% increase from what I was getting. I got unlimited PTO and a lot of other benefits. I was able to move to Charlotte in October of 2022, and I dived right in. In January of 2023, we were in the year of debt-free in 2023, and I was really believing God for that word for my life. I began to sow into it, and I thought to be debt-free, I was going to have to get another job, but I didn't have peace about it because I didn't want to miss anything. During the leadership conference, I sowed a significant seed, and I put on my offering envelope how much I was believing to make. A couple months later, Pastor began to minister about making some changes in my life, spiritually, to my parents, to the people I was around, and I remember making the choice to just do it all. A week later, Pastor prayed with me, and he prayed out promotion in my career, he prayed out increase, and I received it, but in my mind, I was limiting God because the organization that I work for only does promotion at the beginning of the year. And they were specific when it was time for promotion that I wasn't eligible because I hadn't been there for a year yet. So I'm listening to Pastor, believing what he said, but the carnal part was like, how is that going to happen, God? So literally the next week, Pastor gave me a word of knowledge during the service and specifically called out again increase.
Come here, Gabrielle. Now this is gonna bless your socks off because blessings are to follow. But I just looked at you and I can discern it, and I heard God say, well pleased. Y'all get a recording of this because it's gonna happen if you stay with God. I thank you, Lord. Wealth and riches come.
The next day, someone on my team, a director on my team, quit and a position opened up. My CEO let me know that they wanted me to apply for the position. The next week, they called and said, hey, the position's on your team. You don't have to apply. We're just going to promote you. And so I was promoted to a director level position, and now making more than twice I made when I first joined KCC. And God has just been super faithful. I'm so thankful. He's been answering prayers left and right. My faith is growing. I've been able to invite family and friends to KCC to see what God has done, and they've joined because they see what God is doing in my life. They're hungry for the same thing in theirs. So my advice to anyone who is believing God for anything is to know that God is faithful. He will do what He said He would do. Trust God, trust the man of God, be quick to obey, and follow any discipleship or advice that you are given from a mentor or DP.